true and a myth at the same time. In order to determine whether the stories about Jesus are true, it's necessary to get beyond mere theories and speculation. In other words, to determine the facts. A fact is knowable. The stories of Jesus can be tested for truth in the same manner that a lawyer proves to a jury that any event occurred in the past: a murder, a car wreck. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John wrote that they saw Jesus crucified and rise from the dead. After 15 years of research, I concluded that Matthew, Mark, and John were eyewitnesses to the events that occurred, and Luke wrote a very careful investigative report that corroborates the other three. The credibility of these stories can be confirmed by non-biblical evidence in the same way that a lawyer in a courtroom looks at the stories testified by witnesses in court. If a witness says that he was standing in the rain in Philadelphia near a movie theater and he saw a red car hit a green car 3 months ago, the jurors will want evidence to substantiate the details of his story. Was he really in Philadelphia that night? Was it raining? What was playing at the theater? If the details check out, the witness will have credibility. The same process can be repeated for the testimony of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Evidence existing today shows that almost every important detail of the story of the crucifixion and resurrection of Jesus can be verified. In a courtroom, the jury would be directed to decide whether the testimony was more likely than not to be true. This is the preponderance of evidence test. Today, we're able to clearly establish under this test that the stories of Jesus in the Bible are factual